If you want to learn how to make money online but have no idea where to start, in this video, I'll teach you everything that you need to know in under 10 minutes. Now, most people overcomplicate trading so much, but in this video, I'll break it down in a way that literally a 12-year-old could understand this and become profitable. And the best part is you can do this with literally $0. And make sure to stick around to the very end because I'll be telling you the quickest and the most effective way to master trading and become profitable in less than 1 year. Now, in case you don't know what Forex is the biggest financial market in the world, bigger than the stock market and bigger than the crypto market, and trillions of dollars are traded on this market every single day. Now, you've probably already participated in the Forex market without even knowing. As soon as you exchange one currency for another, maybe if you're going on holiday, that is you participating in the financial market of Forex. However, how I make money as a Forex trader is completely different to how you use Forex markets, and it's because I make money from changes in price of Forex currencies. However, as a trader, I don't just exchange money, but I will make money through the difference in price of each currency that I trade. So what you can see right here on the charts is an example of a winning trade that one of the members in my community actually caught on Friday. What he did is he waited for the price to go higher, and a very important thing in trading is you sell when it's high and you buy when it's low. And what you can see here is price came up to our selling point and he sold, and as a result of that he was able to make money when the currency depreciated in value. And that is essentially what Forex is. You're buying and you're selling a currency against another currency, and you make money when the currency changes price. Now let's talk about how you actually make money in Forex. The first thing you can see right here when I go onto TradingView, which is, by the way, the platform you're going to use to be able to analyze the charts every single day to find these trades, is there are going to be so many different Forex pairs that you can trade. For example, you can see right here, you have the euro against the dollar, you've got the pound against the dollar, which is the currency that I just showed you the trade for literally 5 seconds ago. You've got the pound against the yen, pound against the dollar, USD against the yen, Australian dollar against the dollar. Basically, any single currency can be traded against another currency, and the change in price is how you're going to make money when you trade that currency. Now, the main difference from stocks to Forex and why I prefer Forex over trading stocks is you don't actually need a large amount of money to start because you can use leverage in Forex. So that means if you have a small amount of money, you can still make big profit with that money because of leverage that you can use when it comes to trading Forex. And in Forex, how we trade is based on lot sizes. The bigger the lot size you use when you're entering a position, the more risk you're putting on the table, but also the more money you can make. So for example, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly go onto my phone and I'm gonna show you an example up here on the screen of how it actually looks when you're about to take a trade in the Forex market. So right here on my screen, you can see that there are so many different currency pairs to choose from and to trade. But let's just pick GBP USD. And you can see that when I press on it right there, you get the option to press trade. And then at the top, you get to decide your lot size. Now, based on your account size, you're gonna have to decide which lot size you use. If you're on a small account, you don't want to use a big lot size because that means you can potentially blow the account due to the leverage that you take when you're trading Forex. And if you're on a big account, then you don't want to use a small lot size because you're not gonna make as much money as you should. And if you actually want to calculate the exact lot size you should be using, then what you want to do is head over to my FX book position size calculator, press on this, and then you can see right here, you can fill in all your information to find out which lot size you should be using. And that is essentially how you actually go about placing a trade on Forex. And by the way, this is on one of my Alpha Capital Group challenge accounts. And by the way, the app that I'm using in this video to actually take these trades is called MetaTrader 5. However, it's very important that before we continue with this video, you understand that you have to follow correct risk management when you're trading. I recommend risking no more than 1% per trade of your account size. And as you can see right here, this trade, if you had risked 1%, would have made you about 2.5%. And this trade was actually taken by a few members in my community, such as Daniel, as you can see right here, took this exact trade, and he's actually been able to make 10% profit this week on his account from trading this strategy in Forex. The biggest mistake that Forex traders actually make when trying to learn how to trade is focusing and trying to learn 100 different strategies. I tried to do this when I was trying to learn how to trade, and trust me, the key to actually becoming a Forex trader is to literally just focus and learn one strategy. As soon as I did that, and as soon as I stopped focusing on every single different strategy out there, that is when I became a profitable trader. So let me explain to you right now my exact Forex trading strategy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scroll back in time to last Wednesday, and I'm gonna break down this exact trade that I took that made me $7,000 on one of my trading accounts. The trade that I took was a buy from this level here, and my target was this high up here, and I'll explain to you in a second exactly why I took this trade. So what I'm gonna do right here, guys, on my charts is I'm gonna show you a very simple strategy which literally anybody can use to make money trading. And like I said, even a 12-year-old could do this. It's literally as simple as drawing out boxes on your charts and trading when price comes into these boxes, known as supply and demand zones. So what you want to do, so our job as traders is to obviously know where price is going to sell off from, and that is the whole purpose of this box which I just drew here. This is known as a supply zone, and what happens when price comes into this supply zone is it's going to react to it like this. Now, if you understand where price is going to react from, it's very simple. You just need to place a sell up here, and at this point, if price does go down from here, after you've sold the market, then you're going to make money as it goes lower. So there you can see a nice example of a supply zone that got respected, and when price came into that supply zone and it went lower. So now let's go ahead and find an example of a demand zone, and I'll show you guys that this happens over again in trading. You just need to be able to correctly identify supply and demand zones in your trading, and then you're going to be able to make quite a lot of money if you just understand this very simple concept. So I can find another example right here. As you can see, price reacted very strongly from this area down here. It then came back into this area, and then as you can see, when price came back into this area, you would have taken a buy position like this, okay? And you would have made money as price comes up. Now, step number 2 of trading is you have to make sure that when price comes into this key area, you actually see a reaction from it, okay? There's no point taking a trade if you're not seeing a reaction from the area. So what you need to do is when price comes into it, be patient, and once it starts to reverse, then you can place your trade. And third, make sure that when you place this trade, you're using correct risk management. And like I said, you want to risk no more than 1% per trade, and make sure that you go onto your phone and actually enter the correct lot size when you take this trade, so that you're not over risking on your account and you're not gonna blow your account. Now, most traders fail because they have literally no capital to start with, and this was a problem which I faced as well when I was learning how to trade at university. I had no money to my name, and the last thing I wanted to do was place thousands of dollars into a trading account and risk losing everything to my name. And even if you have the money to begin with, growing a small account can be very challenging, especially if you're using correct risk management, which is why I'm gonna tell you guys about a secret called prop firms. Instead of risking your own money like a lot of traders think you need to do, a prop firm is a company which will essentially give you money to trade with if you can pass a challenge for this company. Now, if you can pass this challenge, they might give you up to $10,000, $100,000, or if you're like me and funded over $500,000, then you have a lot of money to trade with without even risking a penny of your own money. Now, the way to get access to this capital is you need to pass what's known as a prop firm challenge, okay? This is gonna be a challenge that these firms will give you to actually assess if you are profitable and if you are deserving of getting the capital to trade with. And the test is normally gonna be 8% profit in your first month and then 5% profit in your second month. And if you're able to do this, then these firms have no reason but to give you this money to trade with. Now, a firm which I personally use is called Alpha Capital Group. It's gonna be right here on the screen. Now, to start one of these accounts, all you need to do is go over to their website, press on Start Alpha Evaluation, and you can see here, if I was to log in, let me do this real quick. Now, as you can see right here on my screen, when you go onto the website, you have an option to pick a 1-step or a 2-step account. A 1-step account means you only need to pass one of their challenges, but a 2-step account means you have to pass 2. However, a 2-step account will have an easier challenge to pass, which is why I would probably recommend going for a 2-step account. And as you can see right here in the account size section, you can pick the account size you want to trade with, For example, if you want to trade with $100,000 of prop firm capital, press on this right here, pick your platform, which I recommend using MetaTrader 5, and then you can see right here your total for getting access to $100,000 of capital is only $497, which when you think about it is literally an insane deal, because for $400 you have the possibility of trading with $100,000. And like I said to you at the start, this is the most important thing when it comes to trading, not using your own money, but using somebody else's capital instead. Because that way, with correct risk management, you are still going to make an awful lot of money on these accounts. For example, if you risk 1% on a $100 account, okay, then you're gonna be making $1 a trade. Like, nobody wants to do that. However, if you invest that $100 into a challenge account and pass it, then that 1% you're risking on that account can now be, $100 or $1,000 per 1%. So that's the importance of using these challenge accounts. And that's what I personally use to be able to move out to Thailand to trade full time, is utilizing these prop firms, passing these challenge accounts and getting paid out of them instead of risking my own money. And by the way, if you want to start an account with Alpha Capital Group, the link will be in the description. Now, the final part to go from a beginner to a full-time trader is you have to be able to keep being profitable for a very, very long period of time. There is no point being a trader if you're gonna be able to make a few $1,000s and then lose it all the next day. You have to be able to be consistently profitable in the Forex market, and that is only gonna come from having a very, very, very detailed and perfected strategy, which I'll show you guys quickly right here on my charts. So right here on my charts, guys, is a very good example of a winning trade that I actually took last Wednesday on the 22nd of January. And this is a trade that made me $7,700. And it's very, very important you understand that when it comes to actually doing trading long term, there's a lot more to it than just understanding how to draw out supply and demand zones, which I covered very quickly at the start of this video, okay? You need a detailed strategy, you need a step-by-step plan that you follow every single day without fail, and that is how you're gonna be a consistently profitable trader for the rest of your life, okay? That is the key to becoming a successful trader. Having a strategy and having a great understanding, not just a good understanding, but an immaculate understanding of the Forex markets, okay? Here you can see a breakdown of my trade. It reacted to a 1 hour fair value gap. There was a sweep of structural liquidity from here. I used my change of character entry model to actually find my entry for this trade. There was strong wick rejections from this key level, and my target was Asian high based on my Asian session reversal model, okay? There's so much more to trading than I can possibly explain in this video. And if you want to learn this exact strategy below, then you can just apply in the description to actually get one-to-one mentoring with me. And I will teach you everything that I know to become profitable in less than 1 year, just like I was able to do at 20 years old. And you can literally do this by pressing the first link in the description below. And just so you can see this actually works, I've got so many students who I personally teach to help them get to a very good level in trading. And they've been able to pass these funded account challenges literally within the space of a month. You can see right here, Kays has been able to pass 100K with ACG very recently. Tony has only been with me in this community for a month, and he's been able to go from unprofitable to profitable and pass a ACG 100K account as well. And there is literally so many other success stories in this community using the exact strategy which I teach you inside. Now, most people will watch this video to the end and do nothing about it, but this literally could be the year that you change your life forever. All it takes is locking in for a few months, like I did at university, and your life can literally change. I was a broke university student working a 9-to-5 job with less than probably £100 in my bank account. And now I'm 21 years old, living in a penthouse in Thailand, and my life has never been better, okay? This is all from trading. This is all from mastering how to use a very good strategy and utilize prop firm accounts, getting funded, getting payouts. And you can do the exact same if you just lock in for the next few months. So here's what to do next. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and make sure to smash that like button. And if you want to join my private community and learn my exact strategy, which literally changed my life forever, then press the first link in the description below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.